An old janitor, a lost alien child, and one night that changed both of their lives forever. This is the story of how a forgotten man became family to an entire species. The intergalactic spaceport never truly slept, but the third shift came close. James Torres pushed his maintenance cart through Terminal 7's empty corridors, the hum of life support systems his only companion. 58 years old, divorced, his children scattered across 3 star systems, this job was all he had left. That he was scrubbing a coffee stain near Gate 47 when he heard the whimpering. At first, he assumed it was a malfunctioning vent. But then he saw it, a creature no bigger than a house cat curled beneath a row of seats. Iridescent scales shimmered from purple to silver. Forelegs ended in tiny claws, and miniature wings folded tightly against its back. Its serpentine neck lifted as it stared at him with enormous golden eyes. A drache hatchling that he had seen the adults only in documentaries, massive, spacefaring beings that lived in asteroid belts, intelligent as any sentient species, but rarely interacting with humanoids. Revered. Protected. Sacred, and yet, this one was alone. Trembling, "Hey there, little one," James whispered, kneeling slowly. "Where's your family?" The hatchling made a noise like wind chimes crying. Its translation implant, a natural feature of all drachen, crackled to life, lost, storm, separated. Cold. Scared. James's chest tightened. He'd spent years feeling invisible, just another old janitor sweeping floors in a place that didn't need him. But this tiny creature looked at him like he mattered. "Can I sleep here tonight?" the hatchling asked. "You seem safe." James hesitated. Protocol required him to call station security. The hatchling would be taken, processed, held in containment until its clan arrived. Cold. Sterile. Alone. Or, he could be human. "Come here," James said, opening his jacket. "You'll be warmer." The hatchling hesitated for only a heartbeat before scrambling into his arms, curling against his chest. It was warm, surprisingly warm. A soft vibration hummed through its body. Purring, maybe. James finished his shift one-handed, the tiny creature dozing peacefully against his heart. When dawn began, he did not go to security. Instead, he brought the hatchling to his tiny quarters, a cramped room that had felt like a prison for 3 years. He made a nest of blankets, set out water, and offered protein bars. The hatchling devoured them, then lifted its glowing eyes. "Thank you," it said. "What is your name?" "James," he replied. "What about you?" The hatchling made a sound like crystal bells shattering, unpronounceable. "You may call me Spark." James smiled. "Spark it is. Now let's figure out how to find your family." Over the next 3 days, James kept Spark hidden while making discreet inquiries. He learned that a Drachian clan had been scattered by a solar flare near the station. Most had been recovered, but 3 hatchlings were still missing. The matriarch was desperately searching, offering rewards that could buy a small planet. James didn't care about the reward. On the 4th morning, when he saw the massive Drachian clan ship docking at Terminal 12, he knew it was time. "Your mom's here," he told Spark, who had grown noticeably larger after just a few days of safety. Spark's scales dimmed sadly. "Will I see you again?" James exhaled. "I don't think our paths cross much, buddy." The reunion in the hangar was overwhelming. A colossal matriarch coiled around her returning hatchlings while the clan sang in harmonic relief. Spark rushed forward, then stopped. Turned. Looked back at James. The matriarch's golden gaze followed. She approached, towering yet graceful, lowering her head until one massive "I met James at eye level." Her voice resonated through the very air. "You sheltered my child when you gained nothing from it. Your clan now, James Torres. Always." She touched her snout to his chest, where Spark had slept. Warmth spread through him, glowing deep inside. A genetic marker. Every Drachian in the galaxy would now recognize him as clan-protected family. As the ship prepared to depart, Spark's voice came softly through his calm. "Sleep well tonight, James. You're not alone anymore." James stood in the empty hangar, tears streaming down his face. For the first time in 20 years, He didn't feel invisible, his shift started in an hour, for once, he couldn't wait to go.